They say a phrase that many men are afraid of is what? Can we talk? Men don't like to have to listen to how a woman's brain is breaking down the conversation. It gives them heart palpitations, panic and anxiety attacks. They can't want to hear that. Because look at how men speak to themselves. Hello, hi, are you available? Can we play ball? Yes, okay, bye. Done. It's no long conversation. We are the ones who will call and be like, hi, how are you doing? How's your mom? How's your aunt? I saw your younger brother. Oh my days, he's so tall. Before we will finally be like, are we going to go with the boys to the football pitch? I don't even know what we're going for. Because when we go, there's not enough seats. And the last time, you see how we talk? Just give it so much color and detail. And guys, so when we are talking to a guy, his mind cannot follow most of what we're saying. And their temperature begins to rise, and they cannot. So yours may be, the guy doesn't like it all. So the one time that you said what you said, we would rather take it and run with it and have to keep sitting down in your what? In your meetings. But it comes down to the word I love to use. In marriage, we have gone to do what? We've gone to study. We have gone to study the person. In studying, we will know how best, in studying and in praying, we will know how best to work with our partners, because the end goal is that we are not going to repeat what has happened to our moms, our aunts, our uncles, our fathers. We don't want to repeat that. We want to go forward with the wisdom of God. We don't want to go forward with the Gen Z idea of going into marriage. That's not what we are going into marriage for. God gives the wisdom that every marital unit needs. If you ask God, He will do what? He will give it to you. And even for those of you who are siblings here, how you will apply wisdom in your relationship will be different from how a sibling of yours will apply wisdom in a relationship. Your wisdom will be that if your husband does something and you need him to make the changes, you go quiet. Your quietness, he doesn't like quietness. He likes it when you're happy and you're bubbly and everything. So the moment you go into that quiet state, then he has to think to himself, I need to check myself. I can't watch and say, I'm going to go and practice that in my house. We're not married to the same person. Mine may be, I have to actually sit down with this guy and have a conversation. Rather, A, B, and C. Like, this is how we actually have to do it. Can we understand? No. Okay. The next week, hello, can we sit down and talk again? Why? Because maybe the person doesn't like conversations. So he'll rather do what you are asking for than keep having to come back to, can we talk?